Warning, the following video contains strong language and adult content. You've been warned. What is going on, YouTube? Gibby coming at you from beautiful Spring, Texas. Sorry it's been so long since you've heard from me. I was a dumbass. I was riding one night and I hit like a pack of bugs or something like that, and I mean they splattered all over my face shield, and it was pretty freaking nasty when I got back home. So I went and took my face shield off and cleaned it off real good, you know, wiped it down, got it spotless, and then went and put it back on, and apparently I must not have put the little circle piece that retains the visor on the helmet that well, because the next day when I went to go out riding, you know, I had my visor up and I went and I flipped it down and boom, piece fell off my helmet, and I didn't realize it for a good maybe like 10 seconds, and my visor just starts flapping around there, and so then I go back to try to look for this piece on this road, and needless to say, I couldn't find it. And so went to the place where I bought the helmet, which was at the Honda dealership where I bought the bike, and yeah, they didn't have any of those pieces, and they're on back order. So they were like, yeah, we can order you some, but you know, could be here in a few days, it could be a month, who knows. I was like, oh, that's fucking fantastic. So anyways, I've been having to ride around for a couple of weeks now with no face shield. I just have to wear some safety glasses. These are actually my my shooting glasses that I go and take with me to the gun range. So, you know, it's whatever. They work. But it you know, obviously when I'm riding at any sort of speed, it can get a little bit loud, which I don't really care, you know, just me riding around, but it doesn't make for the best audio for a motovlog. So I've been kind of holding off. If you're subscribed to me, you probably saw the last video I posted, and I wanted to touch on that a little bit. It was me going down the freeway, and those of you that are not familiar with the great state of Texas, it can get a little toasty here during the day. Not gonna lie, it can be kind of miserable sometimes, especially down here in Houston, because it's not only hot, but it's also humid as heck. So what I do a lot of times is I actually go riding at nighttime, and there's some pros and cons to riding around at night, especially around the time when I do. You know, the pros is it's nice and cool. Also, there's a lot less people on the road, so you know, you don't have as many idiots trying to kill me on the road. However, the cons are it's harder for people to see me, and two, there's usually more drunk people. So, and as you saw in my video, there was a drunk guy, and you know, I'm not saying it was the smartest move in the world for me to follow that guy, but the thing that made me do it is, you know, you couldn't see it in the video because it happened before I started filming. And it's a ironic thing is, you know, I looked at my camera before I left, and my memory card was almost full, and it said I had like 13 minutes of film time, and I was like, well, I just won't film the whole time, but if something, you know, interesting happens, or I see something, you know, I can hit the record button, which I did. However, you know, the real bad part that you didn't see is this guy was about to get off the freeway, and it's, you know, it's a turn-only lane, and you have your fucking brights on. That's what it feels like to have brights on in your mirror. You're an asshole. Anyways, he was in a lane that it was a turn-only lane, and at the last second cut across the part where it's divided, where there's just like the little lines you're not supposed to drive, and nearly drove into a lady. And just after that is actually when I started recording, and you know, I could tell straight away. I mean, this guy was just drunk as could be, and you know, I got to the point where I got over and was looking at him and making sure he wasn't going to hit me. And then I started falling. I was like, man, you know, this guy, he's going to hurt somebody, or he's going to hurt himself. So I decided to, you know, call 911 and decided to follow him. You know, he wasn't driving that fast, thankfully. He was just, as you can see, weaving all over the road. And there at the end, when he turned, what turned out to be the house that he lived in, you know, he started to back up, which I was thinking that he just like trying to go down some random road, you know, maybe sees me behind him, just trying to lose me, you know, like that's gonna really happen. And if he had come back towards me, you know, I didn't want him to hit me on the bike, so, you know, I got off. And unfortunately, you know, I used to carry a flashlight with me at nighttime, actually all the time, but someone stole my flashlight when I was on a job in the oil field. And as I, you know, went up to the truck, you know, it was pretty dark out, and, you know, I felt a little uneasy. I can see the guy is just, you know, wasty face, drunk, and I am a CHL carrier, and I did have my hand on my gun and just kind of, you know, barely kind of inched out of the holster. But like I said, you know, the whole time I was following, I tried to stay back a little ways, and, you know, whenever I got out, you know, I tried to keep my voice very low, very calm, you know, didn't want to agitate the guy. And then once I saw, you know, how drunk he was and everything, you know, he didn't have a problem with me. He was just like, oh, I'm home, whatever. And so like I said, you know, do I think it was the best idea in the world to do that? No. Would I do it again? Yes. Because the thing is, you know, I'm sure me, like most people that are out there, I have had friends that have been killed by drunk drivers. And it's not to say that I've never driven drunk, you know. I've made that mistake. But it's not a mistake that I make anymore. And seeing the way he was driving, it just, something in me said I had to do something. And I just wanted to show y'all where it happened. Right here, where it's this only thing, he went all the way up to here and cut over right about here, right in front of that lady. So like I said, and right about here is where I started, you know, my recording, and then I moved over to that lane. He was all the way over here this way. So that just gives you a little bit better of an idea of what had happened before the another vehicle that was following, and I'm pretty sure that that vehicle was following him way before I started taping and following. So I'm sure that he had been driving erratically and almost running into people for quite a while. But anyways, I don't know how great this audio is going to be with with the no face shield. And I was trying to wait until I got a new face shield, to go out there and start vlogging again. But man, I gotta tell you, I miss doing the vlogs. I miss interacting with my subscribers and stuff like that. And it's just to the point where I'm just like, you know what, screw it. Maybe they won't be my greatest videos ever, but I think it's more important to me right now to really get out there and keep my channel growing. And just today got over 20 subscribers. It's a pretty cool thing for me. So screw it. I'm gonna keep vlogging even without the face shield, and hopefully here not too long I'll be getting a new face shield, or the little retaining clip. Still have the face shield, just don't have any way to keep it on there. But and then for my birthday, I will be most likely getting a new helmet. I'm thinking I'm gonna go with the Icon variant. Surprise, surprise, the Motovlogger's choice helmet. Anyways, that's all I really got to talk about for now. I just wanted to talk about that video I'd posted out there. I didn't really do much editing at all. Just wanted to get it out there, especially because like I said, the cops couldn't do anything. They called the DA. The DA said, it's such a hard case, just let him go. But I did email a link from my video to that guy's boss. And I told him, I was like, man, I hope you take this seriously. And from everything that I've seen online about that guy's company, the guy is supposed to be a really great guy, the owner of the company, and they do phenomenal work. And the next day he got back to me and he said, I've taken action in this matter. Thank you for bringing it to my attention. Which, I don't expect him to say, hey, this is what I did to my guy, blah, blah, blah. As long as I know that he's done it and he's actually taken, he says he's taken action on it and he's taking it seriously, which you got to give the guy the benefit of the doubt, that he is. That's all you can ask. So anyways, definitely should be seeing more content from me here in the near future. But anyways, as always, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Definitely, if you can, share this out on any of the different social media sites that you have. Definitely would appreciate any of the coverage that I can get out there. And anyways, hope everybody's doing good, ride safe, and I will talk to you guys later.